Good morning, students. In last class, we studied relations and types of relations. Okay. Now, today also we are going to discuss about relations. Okay, and few examples. Let us recall what is relation again. Okay, what is relation and what are the types of relation. To define the relation, what we require? We require a set, non-empty set. So I am taking S be a non-empty set. Non-empty set. Non-empty set. Right. I am forming one Cartesian product S cross S. I am taking same set twice here. Okay. So I constructed one Cartesian product S cross S, which contains the order pairs A comma B, where A comma B are taken from S. This is Cartesian product. And what is the relation? What I said, what is the definition of relation? Any subset of Cartesian product is known as relation. So suppose I am taking one subset R, I am denoting that subset by R. I have taken one subset S cross S to the set S cross S. So here R is called relation. R is called a relation. Why it is a relation? Why? Because it is a subset. How many relations is possible? Depending on the number of order pairs in S cross S. Okay, right. Now relation, types of relations. What is first type? First type of relation? Reflexive relation. Reflexive relation. What is the definition of reflexive relation? If A comma A belongs to R, for all A belongs to S. If you have any element in S, make a order pair with the same element. That order pair should belongs to the relation. That order pair belongs to R for every element of S. This symbol is used for all. Okay, for all, for each element of S, this order pair belongs to R. Then that relation is known as reflexive relation. Next, what is symmetric relation? Symmetric relation. If you have any order pair in A comma, any order pair A comma B in R, then interchange the coordinates in order pair, then you will get new order pair B comma A. That order pair also belongs to R. That order pair also should be belongs to R. Then R is called reflexive. Sorry, R is called symmetric. R is called symmetric. Next, transitive condition. Transitive. Transitive relation. When a relation is said to be transitive, if two order pairs, any two order pairs exist in R, that order should be in first order pair, second order pair, first element should be same. If this type of order pairs exist, then remove this B and B, construct a new order pair AC also belongs to R. This order pair should belongs to R. Then only we can say R is transitive. Transitive relation. Okay. So as in last class we studied these three definitions: reflexive, symmetric, and transitive, and I gave one or two examples. Okay. Today also we are going to discuss some examples on reflexive, symmetric, transitive. Okay. Right. See here, I am taking one set, non-empty set, which contains 0, 1. Right? I am taking Cartesian product with same set A and A. What you will get? You will get 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. This is Cartesian product. Okay. Now I am taking one subset to A cross A. I am taking subset to A cross A, here A cross A, where R equal to, I have taken, I am going to take here 0, 0, 0, 1. Now I am asking, this is subset to A cross A. Okay. Now I am asking, is it reflexive relation? Is it relation first of all? Yes. Why? Because this is A, this is also A. Here we have 0, 1, here also we have 0, 1. This relation, how it is defined? 0 is related with 0, 0 is related with 1. So it is a relation, right? Here only 0 having the relation with 0, 0 is related with 1. Okay, this is a relation. Now I am asking, is this relation is transitive, so it's reflexive? No. Why? Because see, A set contains 0, 1. By using 0, I am making one order pair 0, 0. Is it belongs to R? Yes, it is belongs to R. Why? Because I have taken 0 belongs to A. I have taken one element from A. I constructed a order pair 0, 0. It is belongs to R. Yes, it is belongs to R. Again, taking 1, 1 belongs to A. I am making the order pair 1, 1. Is it belongs to R? No, it is not belongs to R. If 1, 1 belongs to R, then it will be reflexive. Now 1, 1 is not there in the R, so it is not reflexive. Okay. Suppose I included 1, 1 also. Now is it reflexive? First you take element from A, make a order pair. I check this order pair, it belongs to R. Yes, belongs to R. Again take another element 1 and make a order pair. Is it belongs to R? Yes, it is belongs to R. Enough. 0 on all elements I have checked the condition. So this relation R is known as reflexive. Okay, this is reflexive relation. This is the procedure to identify is it reflexive or not. Now for symmetric. For symmetric, so we have to take one order from R. We are not taking element from it. To check the symmetric condition, we have to take one order pair from R. I am taking order pair, one order pair from R. Interchange the elements. Again you will get 0, 0 belongs to R. Okay, this order pair satisfying the symmetric condition. I am taking order pair, another order pair 0, 1. Again interchange the elements 1, 0. Is it belongs to R? No, it is not belongs to R. So only this element not satisfying the symmetric condition. So it is not a symmetric relation. If I include 1, 0 in this set, now take 0, 1. Again interchange 1, 0 belongs to R. Belongs to R now. Okay. Again I will take 1, 1 belongs to R. Interchange 1, 1. Again you will get 1, 1. Again it is belongs to R. Take 1, 0. Again interchange the coordinate 0, 1. Is it belongs to R? Yes, it is belongs to R. So every order pair satisfying the symmetric condition. Now it is symmetric relation. Okay, right. Now transitive. For this relation, I am going to check transitive. To check the transitive condition, we have to take two order pairs. So I am taking two order pairs 0, 0. First two order pairs 0, 1. And what I said, how to take the order pairs? The order pairs you should take such a way that first order pair, second element, second order pair, first element should be same. If they are same, then only you can take that order pair and check the transitive condition. Okay. If that type of order pair not exist, then that type of order pair is not available, so we cannot check the transitive condition. That means transitive already exists in that. No need to prove is it transitive or not. Directly you can write it is transitive. Okay. Now I have two elements such a way that first order pair, second element, second order pair, first element are equal. Now I am removing this 0, 0. I will construct new order pair 0, 1. Now check this order pair is belongs to R. Yes, 0, belongs to R. Okay, these two satisfy reflexive relation. Any other two order pairs? These two order pairs. First order pair, second element, second order pair, first element are same. I am taking these two order pairs 0, 1, 1, 1 belongs to R. These two are same. Cancel the element. Construct new order pair 0, 1 belongs to R. Okay. Now 0, 1 check. Yes, belongs to R. So these two are also satisfying the condition. Transitive condition. Next, take these two order pairs 1, 1, 0 belongs to R. Now 1, 1 remove 1, 1 construct new order pair 1, 0. Is it belongs to R? Yes, belongs to R. So every such two order pairs, all two order pairs are satisfying the transitive condition. So this is transitive relation. Okay. Now another definition in that equivalence relation. equivalence relation. Equivalence relation. A relation is said to be equivalence relation. Equivalence relation. If it is reflexive, symmetric, symmetric and transitive. A relation is said to be equivalence relation if it is a reflexive relation, symmetric relation and transitive relation. Okay. So it is called equivalence relation. Let me give one example for equivalence relation. Okay. I am taking one set, let A equal to 1 2, 1 2, 1 2, right? And R, I am taking order as 1 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 3 comma 3, which is subset to A cross A. Be a relation. Be a relation on A. Be a relation on A. Now I am going to check is it reflexive, symmetric or transitive. If it satisfies three conditions, then it is known as equivalence relation. First condition, I am going to check reflexive. How to check reflexive? Take one element from A and construct a order pair with the same element and check that order pair belongs to R or not. So I am taking 1 belongs to A. I constructed one order pair with the same element 1 comma 1. Is it belongs to R? Yes, belongs to R. Next I am taking second element. Construct order pair 2 comma 2. Belongs to R? Yes, belongs to R. Next I am taking 3 in A. Again construct the order pair 3 comma 3. Is it belongs to R? Yes, belongs to R. So all order pairs satisfying the condition. If all order pairs satisfying the reflexive condition, then write general property. What is the property? What is the condition? A comma A belongs to R or all A belongs to capital A. So therefore R is reflexive. R is reflexive. Okay, R is reflexive. Why? Because R elements 1, 2, 3. How many elements are there? 1, 2, 3. During that elements I constructed the order pairs. They are belongs to R. So all order pairs satisfying the reflexive condition. No, directly you can write this property. A comma A belongs to R for all A belongs to R. Therefore R is reflexive. So it is reflexive, right? Now I am going to check is it symmetric or not. Symmetric. Right. See, I am taking 1 comma 1. For to prove symmetric, we need one order pair. 1 comma 1 belongs to R, and interchange the order pair. What you will get? Again you will get 1 comma 1 belongs to R. Take 2 comma 2 belongs to R. Then interchange 2 comma 2. Again you will get 2 comma 2 only. 3 comma 2 belongs to R. That is 3 comma 3 belongs to R. See here, if element is same at x coordinate, y coordinate are same, then by interchanging again you will get same vector. So when the two coordinates are equal, no need to check the symmetric condition. When we have to check the symmetric condition, when the order pair will be like this. What is the property of symmetric condition? A comma B. If two elements are different and that order pair belongs to R, then only we have to interchange B comma A belongs to R. Then only we can say R is symmetric. R is symmetric. R is symmetric. If this type of order pairs not exist in R such that to show B comma A not belongs to R. Okay, what I am saying? if such type of order pair not exist in R, to show B comma A not belongs to R, then directly you can write it is symmetric. See here, two different elements order pairs exist in this R? No, not exist. So we cannot show it by interchanging the coordinates. We cannot show it is not belongs to R. Okay, right? So what we can write? There is no order pair. There is no order pair. No order pair. There is no order pair. A comma B belongs to R such a way that to prove B comma A not belongs to R. There is no order pair available in R to prove B comma by interchanging B comma A and that order pair not belongs to R. It is not possible. Why? Because that order pair is not exist. So therefore we can write symmetric. R is symmetric. R is symmetric relation. Symmetric relation. Okay, if such type of order pairs not exist, that means you can directly write symmetric property exists in that. If such type of order pair exists, then I will check. I will interchange and I will check. If that order pair exists, then I will write symmetric. But such type of order pairs not exist in relation, no? So directly you can write it is a symmetric relation. Okay. Now, transitive. A transitive relation also we need. What is the definition? If A comma B, B comma C exist under this type of order pairs, two order pairs should be exist. Which type? First order pair, second element, second order pair, first element should be equal. If you take these two, first order pair, second element, second order pair, first element not equal. So we cannot check for these two. We cannot take order pairs. For these two, we cannot take. Why? Because second element, first element not. If you take these two, not useful these two also. So if A comma B, B comma C belongs to R, then we have to show A comma C also belongs to R. Then only we can say R is transitive. Then only we can say that R is transitive. This is proper transitive. But there are no order pairs. There are no order pairs. No order pairs. No order pairs in R. There are no order pairs in R. A comma B, B comma C belongs to R such that A comma C belongs to R. There are no order pairs in R. A comma B, B comma C belongs to R such that to show A comma C not belongs to R. So therefore we can write directly R is transitive. R is transitive. Now see, this is reflexive relation, symmetric relation and transitive. Therefore finally you can write R is equivalence relation. Equivalence relation. Finally we can write it is equivalence relation. Okay. Right. Suppose I am giving one set. One other example. Let S be the set of all members in the family. All members in the family. What I have taken? I have taken one family. All members in the family. Okay. All members in the family means some of them may be women, remaining are men. Okay. We don't know, but some set of people we are taking as a family. Okay. That is a yes. Okay. And I am defining here. Define a relation. Define a relation R on S. I am defining one relation R on S by the rule. A is related with B. If A is brother of B, A is brother of relation are, see here, S is what? Set of members, set of family members, and I am defining one relation. Relation is nothing but subset to order pair. Okay, subset of Cartesian product. So in that relation, I am taking one order pair such a way that in order pair first element, second element having the relation. What is the relation between A and B? Here A, B are two members in the family. So A is related with B when A is brother of B. Okay, this is the given example. Okay, now I am writing this example in mathematical notation. In mathematical notation, right? S is set of family members. Set of family members. Family members. Okay. What is R? R is set of order pairs A comma B, where A is brother of B. See, I wrote relation in mathematical way. When we have to take the order pair in R, when A is brother of B. A is brother of, this is rule. Okay, to take the order pair in relation, this is the rule. If A is brother of B, then only we can take A comma B in the set. Okay, now I am going to check this relation. It is a relation. Is it reflexive or not? What I said, to prove the reflexive, we should take one element from S and make an order pair with the same element. If that order pair belongs to R or not, we have to check. Right, I am taking one element from S. What is the element in S? Family members. If you take one element, means you are taking one member from the family. Right? Let I am taking one member. A belongs to S. A is what? One member in the family. A may be woman, it may be men. Right? If it is men, assume A is a man. A person, a man he is not himself a brother. Okay? Suppose I am taking order pair A comma A. This is the order pair. Before writing A comma A belongs to R, we have to show the relation between A and A. A is brother of himself. No. Why? Because A is a member, one member. A may be men or women. If it is women, it is not possible. If it is men, a man himself is not a brother. Okay, A is not brother himself. Not brother himself.